right. All right. So finally made it out here. McKenzie Ranch Trail. So you can kind of see it there. So we're going to give it a shot. It should be fun. Watch out for the cows, as Yessie would say. So, all right, here we go. Ah, it's so nice right now. I got my headlamp, so I can go for a little while longer just in case it gets dark, which it is. Let's lock the truck. Okay, I guess I gotta have it out. There we go. All right, here we go. Now here we go. Let me turn the music down so I can at least hear stuff just in case there's anything out here. All right, the goal is not to run into any snakes, so that'd be awesome. I don't mind cows, just snakes freak me out. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Put my little beak down so I can get a better look. Nice. All right, here we go. Cow droppings, cool little bench. I think according to the little sign, it was supposed to be about 3 miles out on this trail, so there's someone else here too, so I'll probably keep an eye out for them just in case. I'm liking this so far. It's like pretty nice as far as I can see why they call it a competition trail, because it's like pretty smooth. I think the last time I went riding is probably from the last video. Was going to be in Aztec, riding Alien Run. So this one is pretty nice. The other one's like even nicer because you have all the rocks and everything. But how did this go? You know, if we're right here. Oh, that trail was over here. I was thinking I was going to ride this first and then choose one of these, but I saw some daylight, so I think I'm going to go for the 5.3. That should be, yeah. All right, lost on loop. All right, here we go. Huh, okay. Yeah, I thought there was like a little 3 mile portion. Yeah, I could see this being like a little competition racetrack. It's like really not super technical. Well, I say that now. Maybe I'll be eating my words here in a bit, so let's see. I like the sights there. This is really nice. I like this little Little ride on the side of a little hill. This is awesome. Not too bad. Good to know though for next time. Probably better to go down larger gear, but not bad still. Just like this, easy, working smarter, not harder. Today's my rest day for running, so this is good. I can already feel my heart rate going up. As I said that, I realized I can just start a bike workout. Alright, here we go. Ooh, Hakatillos. I like it. They just needed to be blooming and be even better. Okay. Let's go back up one. You know what? Before you get too far, all right, might have missed a mile, but that's fine. Drink some water. All right, here we go. Ooh. This would be good with speed, as long as you know what the trail's gonna do, which I don't. So, try to look ahead, still looks good. Hit the pedal again. Steady down. That always gets me about shooting video. You look at the video and it's like, you're not going that fast, but I'm like huffing and puffing, trying to keep it going. It's like, really? I was kind of moving, but it doesn't look like it. There we go. I like that part, that was good. Woo! Do a little hop, almost wipe out. Oh, that's awesome, totally worth it. Totally worth it if I gone down. Alright. If I didn't mention it before, this is my first time on this trail, so yeah, digging it so far though. I kind of had a feeling when Yessie told me about this place, and I looked it up on the maps, it's kind of further out, so east of Vail, so kind of looked like there's a little bit of a drive to get to, so I kind of figured there wasn't going to be a whole lot of people, and sure enough it's kind of looking like that, so I don't mind that. That was kind of the appeal, that I could just ride this at my own pace. Alright. Little hill climb. I'm trying out one of the endurance batteries for the oh, first stop. Well, aside from the brake. Oh yeah, little endurance batteries for the GoPro, so Hopefully it lasts longer than 30 minutes. Probably doesn't help I'm recording at 4K, 60 frames per second, so. But the video looks so good. Like that. Ooh, check that out. It's a big boy. Momentum. Momentum. Oh yeah, so I was talking about just zoned out there. Sorry. Good song on in the headphones, just zoned out. But yeah, the location looked good, so the idea was like, I bet it's not busy at all. So Thursday, I'm like, yeah, I might as well go for it. Check it out, see how it is, and digging it so far. Just got to get familiar with this trail, when to shift down and everything. Jeez. I think I pedal a lot on this thing. And water. Get me in this jaw. Start back. A little wiggly there. Still trying to get an idea of like when to shift and when not to shift. I like this. Putting my VO2 max to test. Looks like a road right there. Ooh, look at that. Very pretty. Very pretty. Nice little drop there. Keep scraping. And again, if you can hear that. Like perfectly out of sync on this trail. Pedal down, terrain up. Pull up, terrain, pull up. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh, good stuff. Look at that. Not too bad. Let's see. Back up. Oh. I like it. I like it. Totally worth it. Here we go. As they say, rub some dirt on it and keep going. That wasn't even that fast. Just came around the corner kind of funky there. And for Bucky, Andy, totally posting this. So that wasn't too bad. I think I just landed on my knee a lot more compared to anything else. Minor little scrapes, which isn't too bad. So Bucky, I imagine you're like me where you'll kind of push it a little bit more even though not knowing the trail. So there you go. That probably would have been us right there. So on that wipeout, I'm pretty sure I didn't black out, so it was all continuous. And then I'll have video to corroborate that too. Went down, just got back up. Ooh. Little whoops. Good piece. The buggy's right there. There's the cows. I see the tracks on the trail, so it's like up a hill. So you take it nice and easy. Really stretching. Oh, I like even taking these little switchbacks. It always makes it really nice. Yeah, I so thought that that little 3 mile at the trail beginning was like the entrance to this one. Like you ride that first, then you get into like these loops. But looks like you just get right into the loops. Wasn't expecting that. Still feeling pretty good, even with the wipeout. I don't feel any warmness going down my legs, so aka no blood. So that's fine. I don't mind that. Just abrasions. Do I dare go faster? I dare go faster. Going up a gear. For those that know this trail and see me pushing it in the gears and know that there's something coming up. Here it goes. Ooh, a little bit of air. Like this. Just moving. I'm trying to put my helmet lower so you can at least try to get used to the speed. Oh. All right, I flipped on that one if you didn't see it. Ooh. Oh. And the shoe came off. Oh. Jeez. Telling you. Oh. Oh. GoPro fell out. There it is. There you are. Hi. Wiped out. You know how I was saying, for those that know the trail and probably were yelling, slow down, slow down. I didn't slow down. Oh, legs still good, just some abrasion. Shoes that fell off, so good stuff. All right. Oh, hit a huge rock. Look at that, this is an entertaining one. I'm sure my knee and everything's gonna feel it tomorrow, but at least for now, this is fun. All right, let's drink some water. When before I post this footage, right on that spill, I think I'm gonna play at regular speed, and then I'm also gonna do a slow-mo version of that because I'm pretty sure I flipped all the way around. All right, second time around, my knee's feeling a little more ginger, but still good. I'm glad I did that there instead of like right here near the edge. Otherwise I go tumbling down that way. So, based on my recklessness, if you want to ride, let me know. There's a reason why I have a first aid kit in my pack, so. And then, as Drea could attest to, yeah, I push it sometimes. So, ooh, dear. See that? Right there. Look at that. Look at that guy. I'm glad Randy's not here. He would have shot that. Now he gets to live and be awesome. Probably coming to my aid since you heard me wipe out. He's like, this guy, always falling. Gotta go save him. You know what's funny? As I wiped out on that one, and I flipped over and landed, and I flipped it, I kind of side up, I could feel my foot like ready to cramp. I wasn't worried about the pain of like hitting my knee and all that, more like the cramping of my foot. Go down a gear. Make this hill climb a little easier. And like the last time, I don't feel warmness running down my legs, so that's a good sign. I didn't take the mental picture of the trail in my head, so I think I saw some little switchbacks and stuff. This might be like the last one before it goes back the other way. Maybe. Oh yeah, I like this. Should have brought some bananas. Good stuff. This is a really good one to record it on. And boy, did I call it. So, I guess he almost ran into a cow. Almost ran into a deer. I say kind of, but it's like, he was far enough away, I was gonna hit him. I'm gonna go a little further, maybe like another mile, and then I think I'm taking out the headlight, you know, to be safe, just in case I fall. For Randy and Yessie, I feel like I earned the wild card characteristic at this point. Yeah. I say yes. I'm telling you, it really goes, even if it's big brain stuff comes with a little bit of madness. So, and I like it. Just gotta control it. Can't be too wild. As I say that, I'm sure folks are like, dude, slow down, there's a really crazy part coming up. And I'm just like talking away and pedaling, not focusing as I should be. Ooh, all the Akatillas. This would be like perfect as they're all blooming. Kind of go through and the nice green Akatillas going. That would be awesome. You know the one thing about the trails out here, so they're kind of narrow, but with the rocks and how they're set up, I feel like they're a little less forgiving if you go off just a little bit. Whereas the ones in Farmington are a little more forgiving. If you go off just a little bit, it's like you still can keep control of it, but this one feels like you go off just a little bit and it's like wanting to throw you around. Okay, I got like probably maybe 25 minutes into this ride, so I'm gonna check the battery at probably 35 minutes. Definitely got to make sure it recorded those wipeouts, so yeah, I'll check it at 35 minutes, see how they're doing, and then swap out the battery if needed. Oh, this is nice. Speed. Go faster. Run faster. Could have gone faster there. I like this though. Kind of noting all the places where you can go a little quicker and kind of ride the little berms and stuff. You know, the one thing I got to do on the bike, I got to go take it in and have the shocks adjusted to my weight. So make sure they're all at least like still in the optimal range. I think I might have got them adjusted for like maybe 190 maybe. So since I'm a little lighter, it'd be nice to have it more accurate. I like this. This is really, I think this ride is probably a good one for Bucky, Andy, Yessie, even Dan. Check it out. And then at the same time, you can look at it and be like, yeah, I don't want to ride with this guy. It's a little too crazy. Might push you to the edge. But I'm just an old dude. I don't do that. And we got you. Oh, cramp. Cramp in the calf. Oh, okay, that went away. I'm invincible. Nothing can stop me. Except turns. Turns can stop me. Oh, I didn't get a shift there. There we go. Water break. Looks like it kind of flattens out. Oh. This is going to be a good video. Let me see. So it's been 26 minutes and 3.85. 3.8 miles in. I think it's getting close because I think it's at 5. So might have like another 2 miles left to go. So not too bad. I think there's enough daylight for that too. So or at least it'll be getting darker. I bet you really good riders can just like fly through that. Next time to get more proficient at this trail. I'm hoping there's a good reward of like a downhill coming right after this part, since we're just climbing up. You know when I get to the top right here? Let me check the battery. Let me check the battery. Let me see how much more I got. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. All right, let me check my battery real quick. You guys ever ride like that, or is it just me? Look at the knee. Little puffy, a little off to the side, but not too bad. Let me see. Let's check the battery. Oh, I gotta do my glove off. Well, let me just kind of pause it. Oh, dang. 43% battery life. That's good. I don't mind that. That should be enough to get back. Oh, all right, here we go. See that knee? Got to keep it moving or else it's getting sore. Keep pedaling. Keep pedaling. Oh, looks like some horses out here too. Based on that, the poop. Here's a reward of a nice little faster trail. I do like this in terms of like when it says a competition race trail. This does feel like it. You can definitely get some speed. The only thing is like, gotta be pretty accurate to the middle. Going out to the edge is like jack you up. Just ask me. That's kind of what got me right there. I cut like the corners, I think, too sharp, and when it came across the other side, I was like going in too far on the one end. So yeah, that's what got me. Now that I look back on it, right into the prickly pear, or the ocotillos. Ooh, I like that view. Look at that, especially with the sunset. Oh, that's the ocotillos just hanging out, waving. The sea of the ocotillos. I like it. A little bit of an uphill. Clipping the pedals. Ooh, I like that. That was fun. Little rocky, some of the river rocks. Ugh. Ooh, I like that. It kind of reminds me of Farmington right there. Bumpy, bumpy. All I am thinking now is like, I feel like I'm gonna hit a cow next. I can totally see how that's possible now. Clipping again. Ooh, look at that. Came up on the top side of the hill. It's all nice and bright again. Like the sun's not even going down. I see houses. I see houses. Ooh, come on. Ah, right into the bushes. Ah, and I bumped my leg on the tire. That's awesome. Where did I come from? Over there? Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. There we go. And preserve that light. It'd be fun to be using a light on a trail I've never been on before, so. Oh, I think this is the, what is this? Trail closed to a question. Oh, this must be the other trail that pops out. So that little link that goes connects. for the shorter trail, I think, is right up here. So I think I'm going to take that for now instead of riding the full trail. I really should have got out here like 30 minutes sooner. That way I can ride the full trail. But now that I know it's not super busy, I think this is going to be a trail to hit up, especially on the Thursdays. When I go disc golfing at Groves Park on the Thursday, I think there's a group that like goes out there, and it's always like really busy. So probably have like maybe 8 groups out there. So it makes it hard to play. So this might be a good alternate on the Thursday. Come out here, ride this trail. So if I saw the map right, there should probably be like a little cut back over here. And it looked like it wasn't too far off, so. All right, so this is Wilson Loop. Which way does that go? Okay, yeah. So I don't want to do the yellow one right now because that's another 3.4. So it looks like I'm going to go on this Lawson Loop and head back. All right, here we go. Adjust my pants. I feel like they're kind of coming off. Don't want to be that guy. Very pretty though. All right, here we go. Not taking the high road. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. The low road is fast though. I like this. And again, I'm sure there's people watching going, slow down. Slow down. You don't know the trail. And it's true. Quickly. I like that part. That's pretty nice. Especially like coming down the little hill right there. It's pretty nice. Like that. Drift it. A little drift there. I bet this is where you almost hit the cow, right? These little shrubs are like a little bit bigger than back there. AKA they could be like right behind any of these little the bigger shrubs. I bet this is where you almost hit the cow. That would make sense. Just clipping everything. This might be Bucky, what you're talking about, going with the shorter cranks just to kind of get a little bit more of that ground clearance. You know, it's scraping everywhere. Woo. That was scary. Little sand dooney right there. Hey, look at that. And just like that, I'm back where I started from. Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I want to do the rest now. So right now this has been, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. Like, I think I didn't. That was the one to go after. So I did that one, wiped out there, wiped out there. So let's see, 5.9 miles, but I think I started it kind of maybe like a mile into it. So I was like, it's probably pretty accurate because it's going to be 0.3, 5.6, and then 0.3, so 5.6, 5.9, then it looks like another 0.5, so 6.4. That's pretty close. Well, this is fun. So good stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sore tomorrow, so, because I'm an old dude that fell. I think I'm like officially a spokesperson for the Lifeline stuff, so if I had that, I could have just pushed the button and I would have been safe. Good stuff. Oh, that was good. Take a look one more time. I like that we're so close to the mountain range. Got a half moon there. Looks awesome. That was good. I don't know how bright this thing is, but my knee, not too bad. Little scrapes and stuff. As they say, rub some dirt on it, which I already did because I went into the dirt, but good stuff. All right, so I'll cut that video and I'll put the fall at the very front, the good stuff, and then I'll put the rest after that, so that way y'all can check it out. So I think the fall is gonna go on the Instagram though, just because, yeah, that was good. So alrighty, I'll see y'all later, and then yeah, come ride with me if you want. It's good times. Just bring a first aid kit though, and be ready to like carry me back too. So all right, we'll see y'all.